Hi, everybody. Jim Phillips here, life strategist and author of The Key to Life Living in Full Expression. I trust you are doing well. Well, here we are now. I think we're into our second week, maybe a little bit longer than that, of most of us working from our homes or being self-contained in our homes, I should say. Got a couple of questions. One, what are you doing with your time? And I ask that question because I do know that most of us, that prior to pre-coronavirus, if you will, most of us drove to an office, maybe had a little bit of time sitting in traffic, and we now no longer have that time spent in traffic, wasted in traffic. And we have this opportunity to do something more with it. Some people, unfortunately, are no longer working and they don't work from home. So now they have much more free time to do whatever it is they want to do during the course of the job, during the course of the day. My question is, what are you doing with this newfound time? What are you doing investing in yourself so that post-virus, your current situation is different than it is right now. Your life is different than it is right now. You are different than you are right now. And the reason I say this is that we're given this opportunity right now to reboot. And when I say reboot, it's about rebooting who we are, rebooting the experience that we have of ourselves, rebooting our experience of life in general, rebooting the relationships we have with those who we so deeply care for. During this time, what are you doing that you've always wanted to do, but you haven't given yourself permission or the opportunity to do? Or have you not even thought about that? What are you doing that would better support your relationships with your family, with your spouse, with those that you care about? What are you doing to look within yourself to better connect with you, who you truly are, who you truly have the ability to be, how you can experience and express yourself in this world? How are you bringing more joy into your life? And in bringing more joy into your life, you're also bringing joy into everyone around you, because as we experience and express more joy, we naturally put that out into the world, and others pick up on that. Others are going to benefit from that expression of joy that we might have. They're going to benefit from it. They're going to become perhaps more joyful themselves. So what are you doing with this time? How are you investing in you? And again, it's like a reboot. We're being given this opportunity, I think, by the universe, even though it's being provided, I guess, because of the virus doing what it's doing around the planet. But this is an opportunity for us to reassess, for us to really think hard and deep about life, about ourselves, about our relationships. I mean, quite frankly, what's important? This is an opportunity for us to really discern what's important for each one of us in our lives. What are you finding that you can do without that before you didn't think you could do without? But yet, because of the situation we find ourselves in, you're having to do without something. What are you finding about yourself that perhaps you didn't realize before? Not that it wasn't always there, but you just didn't realize it. You didn't give yourself enough time, or perhaps you were stressed out. Perhaps your focus was too much on other things external to you, that you didn't give yourself that opportunity to really look deeply within to discover those things about you that are just waiting to be experienced and expressed in this world. And of course, as we experience and express in the world, we're given the greatest gift we can possibly give to other people. That's our full expression. Just as they give us the greatest gift they can give us or give the world by being and living in full expression of who they are. We all benefit from that. We're all unique in who we are and how we experience and express in this world. So I want to keep this brief, but the question that I would ask you with, number one, what are you doing or what can you be doing to experience more joy? What are you doing or can you be doing to tap into those things that you've always wanted to do but never given yourself permission to do? Now's the time to do that. What projects do you have that you haven't done because you said you didn't have enough time? Well, now maybe you have the time to do that. A lot of people say they've always wanted to write a book. Write the book. Start the book. What you're going to find when you start that project, you're going to carve out more time, even post-virus. It's going to allow you to continue to work through that project and get it completed. But what else have you wanted to do? How have you wanted to experience life, but you haven't? And then what are you going to take from this current situation, from being housebound as we are? What are you going to take from what you learn about yourself, that reflection, that introspection that you're going to have? What are you going to take about your relationships with other people? What are you going to take about how you've been able to create more joy into post-virus life? And then are you going to make a commitment to it? Are you going to commit to who you realize you are, what you're capable of doing? Are you going to take that into post-life or post-virus life? I mean, that's what I'm talking about, a reboot. We get to start over. We get to reassess. We get to really determine what's important and to now prioritize around everything that's important for us. I hope you're taking advantage of this time. I hope you and your family are well and will continue to be well. This is a different time, an interesting time that we all find ourselves in. But yet it's a time that I believe that we're being provided so that we can really reassess. We can really determine what's important in life and then really start to live life around those priorities that we're going to set. And then it's an opportunity for us to commit to that new life, to commit to that new sense of self, to commit to that new experience and expression of ourself that will ultimately benefit all of those around us and the world at large. I appreciate your time. I wish you all the best as we continue to work through this together. Be well, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Take care.